Welcome back into JWHL Hockey here on the official JWHL YouTube channel. Time for one of our premier matchups of the day. We have NAHA versus Shattuck St. Mary's, and we are underway. In goal for Shattuck will be Madeline Katz. In goal for NAHA will be Bella Gold. And here we go. Action starting out quick. Shattuck trying to push it up on the right. Now Shattuck circles it back to the middle. Now back towards the middle. Shot in close. Gold gets a glove to it. Now getting wrapped back around. Shattuck thinking about the long shot. Couldn't quite get its way through. That was a long shot taken by Sydney Putra. A couple bodies hit to the ice. That's center ice. Shattuck handles the initial attack, but here comes NAHA right back. Knapp tried to play it off the boards. Couldn't quite get it through. Now here we go. Off the boards with Fleming. Fleming gets tied up, and NAHA will get it rolling the other way. Puck handled off the boards by Shattuck as it gets wrapped around as we completed our first minute of play. Shattuck playing it back here to the defensive line. Little chip over. Thinking about the shot in close. First save made. Puck still free, and it goes through. And they're going to say no goal. They're going to wave that off. The puck is in the back of the net. Puck was never really frozen at any point. But referee lost sight of the puck and waves it off, and they are going to stick with the no goal. Shattuck might feel a little bit crossed about that, but the game will remain scoreless. NAHA wraps the puck around the boards, clears it into the neutral zone. We go. Now NAHA pressing. They got an opportunity going the other way. Shot blocked in front. Going to block by Berman. Now here NAHA goes. Sharp angle shot blocked in front. Still puck rolling dangerously close. Katz sticks out the panel and knocks it up and over. Puck now being picked up along the boards by Shattuck St. Mary's. 18:20 left to go here in the scoreless first period. Shattuck going to use this opportunity to dump the puck in so they can get in a full fresh 5. Pass nearly intercepted, but it's going to get kicked over along the boards. Long shot by NAHA. Katz swats it away. The puck was going wide, but she dumps it in behind the net. Puck very close in front. NAHA nearly makes them pay as Shattuck was a little lackadaisical getting to get that puck out of the crease, and NAHA nearly capitalized. Duar coming from behind for NAHA, trying to force a mistake. This one's going to be chipped up ahead. If it gets down, this should go down for the icing, and they're going to say no icing on that. Puck nearly knocked into the back of the net. Both teams nearly making critical mistakes on defense to open up this game. But so far, it's no harm, no foul. This one played up ahead. Shattuck is there to recover it with McGuire. McGuire playing it alongside. This one going to be banged around the boards. Grinds off the top railing of the boards. As this one's going to be kicked along the boards, going to be picked up by McGuire again. Played back for Shattuck. Fast flowing first period, about 2 minutes gone. Play in front, save made by Gold, and that'll freeze the action with 17:10 to go in the period. So both teams nearly making some calamitous defensive decisions. NAHA nearly passed into the back of their own net, and Shattuck left a dangerous puck sit right on the edge of the crease. But both sides have ducked disaster so far here early on in this game. Face-off won by NAHA, banged around the boards. Onarusa now moving it over. A lot of back passing going on. Trying to create some space. That one's going to get away from everyone. Shattuck keeps it in the attacking zone. A little bit of a floater taken by Gold, and that'll pause the action at 16:49. There is a lot of future Division I talent out on this ice right now. Multiple commits from NAHA and Shattuck St. Mary's on this team. Puck being brought up here by NAHA. Quickly off the attack. Knapp's dangerous in front. Slid a very dangerous pass, but could not quite get it to her teammate. Now here comes Shattuck in transition. Long shot. Gets blocked away by Tulloch. That's dumped back around. They're going to play it along the boards. Picked up nicely by Kim. Kim firing a long pass over to Putra. Putra couldn't put it on target. Now Knapp gets taken off the puck. As Shattuck will look to reestablish an attack. Slicing their way through the defense. Coming in close, and that one bangs off the side of the net. Shot was put on by Sconnell. Babington trying to bank it along the boards to clear space. Can't quite do it. Shot in front, got blocked. Still danger in front. Tolik has it. Looking to slide it over to Carmichael. Carmichael bobbles it. Now the puck nearly kicked again. Carmichael loses it. NAHA is onside, so they can press the attack right away. Banked off the boards they go. Now, so what happened there was the pass went into the air. A Shattuck St. Mary's player, I believe that is Maggie Sconnell, ended up kind of trying to knock the puck down and ended up knocking it into the back of her pants. So that puck has been dislodged, and we will get back to action. 15:34 left to go here in the first period. Shattuck St. Mary's getting pinned along the boards after winning the faceoff. Carmichael for NAHA able to get the puck back as they're playing it around. Back to Carmichael. Carmichael playing it back over to Keller. Keller gets dislodged at the puck, but the puck rolls free afterwards. Pass in front, looking for Carmichael. Can't get it. Shot on target. Blocked away by Katz. Shattuck trying to play it out of their own end, eat a big check for their troubles. Bank pass up ahead, though, and that's going to allow Shattuck to clear their lines as Fedorov chips it forward. Now here comes NAHA rolling through the other end. They're going to bank it up ahead and use that opportunity to clear their lines. Shattuck trying to play it into the middle. Puck goes up and over everyone. Shattuck's going to circle back behind. McGuire now plays it along the boards. Puck gets dislodged. Now they're trying to slide it forward over to Duar. Duar lost it. Shattuck trying to bat it forward. Can't quite get the contact. Farrell slides a pass a bit off the mark. Good spin back by Shattuck to create some space. Looking for the pass in the middle of the ice. And now they go 1-2 and into the neutral zone. 14:20 left to play in the first period. Shot easily saved by Gold. Puck on the deck. Gold trying to hold it in, and she manages to. So that'll keep the game scoreless. So Shattuck's going to make a full 5 substitution. Here's that NAHA will respond with a fresh 5 as well. Will be Petrie going to the face-off circle for Shattuck, and it will be, looks like that's going to be Devlin going to the dot for NAHA. Devlin gets the better of it. And NAHA tries a pass, but it gets blocked. Opportunity here for Shattuck on the second-hand chance. Can't quite knock it through as that shot just a bit off the mark by Reed. Now here comes NAHA. They're going to dump it in. Takes a bit of a hard carom off the board. Dangerously sitting in front of Katz. Shattuck, though, able to clear the danger area for now. Now the play up ahead. Pass bit behind the target. Gets kicked around. Shattuck able to swerve towards the center of the ice. Now dancing their way through. Trying to get a shot on target. Fires a sharp angle. That's going to go ramping around the boards. Effort was put on by Jordan Petrie. Just couldn't quite get the good shot she wanted. Long shot. Easy glove save by Madeline Katz. And that'll pause the action here at 13:23. Face off inside the Shattuck zone. Won by Shattuck St. Mary's. Trying to bring it up along the boards. Has it knocked back by Babington. They're doing a good job of holding off the pressure. Now trying to bat it forward. Still trying to bat it forward. Shattuck able to knock it inside the NAHA zone. Quickly flowing back on defense. Now they're holding possession up along the boards. Manages to get it to Carmichael. Carmichael dealing with 2-on-1 odds. Loses the puck. Fleming now in control of the puck. And the dump in. That's going to go out of play, and that'll be a stoppage in play at 12:48 left to go here in the first period. So both these teams playing at a very high level right now, a very enthralling pace. Face off, tied up, batted back to Shattuck. They'll control it inside their own zone. Now working it up here with a quick 1-2 pass. Puck dangerously close to the blue line. They'll keep themselves onside and never fully crossed over. Long shot, not even going to really get the challenge goal. And Shattuck trying to pressure NAHA into a mistake. NAHA, in return, trying to pressure Shattuck into a mistake. Berman skating hard, manages to fight through the contact to get the puck. Fires a long pass, a bit off the mark. That's going to bank off the boards. And that should go all the way down for the icing, and it will. Dylan Berman has been someone that stood out early in this game on the defensive end for Shattuck. She skated hard and has won the puck more than a few times. Has also laid the body in a couple times with some good checks. Face off 1-0 by NAHA, and they tried to leave it into the middle for Donna Russa, but Donna Russa could not get there in time. Now NAHA bobbles the puck. Opportunity going the other way for Shattuck. They tried to deke their way through and perhaps a bit too much sauce, and NAHA will get going the other way. 3-on-3 opportunity. Puck gets bobbled as it goes into the corner. Knopp skates through the first wave of contact, trying to skate through the second wave as it gets poke checked away from her over to Tolik. Tolik tried to fire it over to Knopp. Now it'll find its way over to Donna Russa. She's banged into the boards. Now Devlin has taken off her. Now she's skating in close. Backhand shot. Stopped on the first answer, and that will be Madeline Katz coming up with a big save. Yesterday we got the opportunity to see Jenny Klein in action, and Klein had herself a fantastic day on the ice. So this will be our first look at Madeline Katz. And so far she has looked more than impressive, and the opportunities she's had to deal with. That one batted up ahead. Shattuck trying to get there in time. Gold coming out. Doesn't quite get a great bit of contact to that puck, but does just enough to prevent Shattuck from having an open net to shoot at. Now Babington plays it over to Carmichael. Carmichael sliding her way in. Can't get the first shot to go. Katz stood him up straight up. Now a lot of stick work going on as Fleming trying to fight through the contact. She'll dump it in. Puck nearly taken away from behind. Shattuck applying a very heavy forecheck, trying to win possession deep inside their opponent's zone. Now tie up inside the NAHA corner here on the near side. 10:40 left to go here in the first period. Shattuck wins it. Puck in close. Shot initially blocked, and Gold looks like she's going to cover up the rebound. That'll stop things at 10:36. In case you missed it early on, if you were not here, I would say probably around the 18-minute mark, it looked like that Shattuck St. Mary's had scored an early goal to take a 1-0 lead. But the referee did whistle the puck frozen before the puck got into the back of the net, so it was a no goal. Referee now signaling for, I believe, Berman to back up on the faceoff. Face-off won here by Shattuck as they'll try to control along the boards, but NAHA does a good job to shut them off. Duar, though, has the possession taken away from behind, but she'll pin her marker right to the board. And now there's a massive scrum. We got a red-cladded Shattuck St. Mary's player on the board, and now we got a possible trip here. The only question is on who. Oh, now we got just running through each other, and it's going to be a penalty on NAHA. And now they got to whistle it dead after that. And Katz was coming off. Didn't quite get to the bench, but this is going to be our first power play opportunity. And they're going to get that penalty for 2 minutes for tripping. It looks like Skylar Scharfman. So Skylar Scharfman heading to the box. Face-off won by Shattuck for their first power play of the game. Controlling things here on the blue line, skating it towards the point. Now back over here towards the right, skating it in close. Now we're to the left wing. Pivoting around, moving here from left to right. Back in close, now up top, skating towards the point for Shattuck. Now they dump to the right. Skating it in close. And now Shattuck still hasn't fired a shot yet. They're just controlling it on the back. Shattuck fires a shot. That one's going to go up and into the net, I believe, off a deflection. So that'll mean a face-off inside the NAHA zone. 37 seconds gone off that power play, so we'll have 1:23 left to go. And not a lot of shots being fired there by Shattuck as they were just trying to create that angle. NAHA did a good job of playing in their zone and making sure that their goalie wasn't really screened. Puck gets wrapped around, opportunity for NAHA to clear it, but they whiff on the opportunity, and Shattuck trying to play it back to the blue line. They'll do so. Skating towards the point, now dumps it over here. They're skating in close, but bobbles the puck. Stick goes flying. Opportunity for Shattuck to get in close. They do. Backhand pass in front. Shoots and scores. What a pretty sequence that was. Maggie Scannell setting up her teammate Delaney Fleming, and that is a perfect way to start off your power play. What a goal sequence that was. Maggie Scannell made that play happen, as she will get the assist on the day, and that'll be Delaney Fleming's first goal. And what made that play happen really was there was a NAHA player that lost their stick, and going to get their stick, they kind of skated out of position. And, you know, can't blame them. They needed to get their stick. A hockey player without their stick is quite honestly kind of naked out there. And just that little distraction allowed the power play with Maggie Scannell to get in there and set up a beautiful pass. Now NAHA looking to get back there, trying to get back that goal. Now it's going to be cleared deep into the zone, and now here we go for Shattuck winning possession. NAHA fighting it back into their own zone, back onto the stick of Scannell. Scannell now trying to drag it through, couldn't quite do it, but the puck's going to be reset to the top. Up to the point they go. Skating around. Now dragging in close. Shot in the middle. Oh, it got deflected away. That might have been Federoff that had a chance at it. Now here comes NAHA the other way. NAHA trying to spin around. Keller's got an opportunity. Carmichael in front. Carmichael puts it wide. Oh, that was about as good of a sequence as you could have asked for. Keller did her job, held up possession, allowed her teammate Carmichael to get right into the middle of the ice, and Carmichael trying to go high blocker just put it up and over the target. 8 minutes left to go here in the first period. 1-0 lead for Shattuck St. Mary's. Long pass. Can't quite convert tape to tape, and now they're passing back and forth through a lot of traffic. It's like a swirling pot of bees for NAHA trying to get that puck. Jack doing a good job to keep it away as they'll rush it into the zone. Long shot off the mark. Long shot. That one's going to be off the mark. Might have been looking for a deflection on the wing by Lola Reed, but just couldn't get it. That one's going to be thrown deep into the Shattuck end. Puck wrapped around the board. Shattuck's going to take up possession. Looking to play a long pass up ahead. Pass initially off the mark, but Reed trying to kick it to herself. As that is a nice recovery play made by Lalonde. But Lalonde gets tied up, and now the puck goes the other way with Knapp. She's dangerous on the stick, especially on the breakaway. Can't beat Katz. Puck still dangerously in front, but a nice play by Berman. Is able to take away the puck out of the danger area. 7:01 left to go here in a high-octane first period of action. 6:55 left to go. That one's going to be dumped back around for NAHA. Long pass, a bit off the mark, as that one is going to be run down by, I believe, McGuire. McGuire coming in back around over to Berman. Berman feeds it up the boards to Gray. Gray's going to play it long. Both sides are going to go chasing. Gray fighting through the official, trying to get the puck. Puck in behind the net. As we got ourselves a proper scrap breaking out as possession's flowing from back and forth. Long pass intercepted by Shattuck, and they're going to have to recover to get their team onside. Playing it back inside their own zone they go to reset the attack. Long pass up ahead. It's going to go wide. Takes a bit of an interesting skip. But Shattuck does manage to get the puck back. Only for a moment as that's going to be cleared into the neutral zone. Both sides going to have to reset. Shattuck's going to come out onto the ice, almost drawing us too many men over the wall penalty. And now we are going to have an actual penalty. This is going to be for tripping. Shattuck lucky not to get pulled for a tripping or a too many men over the board penalty, as they're a little slow getting that line change in, but they will get popped here for, I believe, either a hooking or a tripping, and it looks like they are going to get for the hook. And that is going to be a 2-minute minor for Bridget McGuire. Referee pausing for dramatic effect with the face-off. Face-off taken by NAHA. Tulloch has it. Fires a blue liner. That's blocked in front. And now Scannell trying to run down Tulloch in her own end. And now over to Bonarosa. Bonarosa bringing it up. Spinning around. Laying it off to Keller. Keller trying to wrap it around the boards. Puck gets deflected into the neutral zone, so NAHA's going to have to reset. Half a minute gone off the power play. NAHA gives it over to Knopp. Knopp dushes it back to Keller. Keller spinning around to create space. Over to Tulloch. Tulloch slides it to the wing. Back up top to the point for Tulloch, and Tulloch bobbles it, and NAHA's going to have to reset. Pressure being faced here. They're trying to force a short-end opportunity, and Shattuck's going to take the opportunity they created to get that new line change in. Quick 1-2, playing it up, trying to create an opportunity. Duar going to have to get there in time. She's not going to win the race, as that one's dumped into the neutral zone. Controlled on the blue line. Carmichael able to get it over to Bauer. 49 seconds left to go here on the power play. That's very close to offsides. We got a hand up in the air. Nope. My bad. We are not going to have a penalty coming down. That one's going to be cleared down the ice by Shattuck. 30 seconds left to go here on the power play. And now here comes Shattuck St. Mary's. Opportunity possibly with the shorthander. They fire that one wide off the back of the net off the rebound. And so Shattuck's keeping two forwards down there and two defenders in the back. Carmichael bringing it up. 8 seconds. Carmichael on the wing. Fires a shot. Katz makes the save. Bounces wide. Power play is now over as that was a quick pass by Babington as the newly released Shattuck St. Mary's player was going to come out right in front of her. 3:40 left to go in the first period. Shattuck chips it forward. Gold's going to dump it off to the side. Intended to be played up for Duar, but the pass is going to be intercepted by Roth. Shattuck trying to play it up ahead to a contested Lalonde, but Lalonde couldn't get to it. Bounce pass up ahead. Going to find its way over to NAHA. Quick shot. Katz makes the first save. Puck still being bottled around. Again, never really frozen. Referee lost sight of it, though. And Katz ends up making the first save and took about maybe 3 hard pokes with the stick. Maybe that's what dislodged it. Puck ended up coming out over towards the left-hand side. Wasn't really anybody in the area at that point. But 3:20 left to play here, and what has turned into a now very physical first period of hockey for both sides. Neither side wanted to concede an inch. Long shot for Dunkel, blocked away. High into the air, and that gets flipped up into the penalty box off a deflection. 3:07 left to play here in the first period. Score is Shattuck St. Mary's 1, NAHA 0. NAHA dumps it in off the face-off. Now they're playing it around the boards. Over to Dunkel. Dunkel fires a long shot. Cat slides over for the first save. Knopp with the second opportunity. Just kind of flips it into the body of Katz. Donna Russo, I believe, was there for a potential follow-up, but just didn't really have anything to follow up upon. So Duar going to the face-off dot for Shattuck. And it looks like it's going to be Scannell going to the dot for Shattuck. Face-off controlled here by NAHA, but eventually taken away by Shattuck. Working here along the boards, batted around. Now Scannell trying to go through the contact, but gets cut off by Duar. Duar, though, loses the puck in transition and lays in a nasty check over to Fedorov to take her off the puck. A lot of contact here happening inside the neutral zone as Carmichael bounces up and dishes off to Duar. Duar dishes it back to Carmichael. Carmichael skated in close, shot blocked in front. Pass now goes into the corner. Banned on the clearance by Shattuck. That's going to cause a tie-up along the boards. It's about 3-on-1. 3 Shattuck, against 1 NAHA. Shattuck eventually got the winning along the boards, but could not quite clear it themselves. Now NAHA controlling it in, and this one's going to be rifled down, and that might have been just a tactical icing by Fleming to just get it down the ice, surrender the face-off to allow our team to get on a fresh set of legs. 1:50 left to go here in the first period. Shattuck still with the 1-0 lead. Petrie going to the dot. Going against Devlin. Devlin winning the faceoff initially for NAHA. And now you're going to have Knapp stuck against the boards. Puck bouncing. Eventually controlled by Shattuck as they clear from the boards to the opposite side of the ice. Shattuck's getting in close, looking for the back pass. Not quite there as the puck's taken up. Possible 2-on-1 building up here the other way. Pass a bit too far out in front for Knapp. And that one's going to be run down by Berman. Excuse me, not by Berman. That was going to be Maria Pep. And that is going to be a penalty on Shattuck St. Mary's. That is going to be on Petrie. Oh, power play opportunity here for NAHA. And I believe they're going to get it for a slash. So Berman waiting for the face-off. And the tangle. And Shattuck gets the better end of it. And how this puck bounces might determine if they have a short hand opportunity. NAHA does a nice job to shut that down with Donna Russo. Duar now gets chopped down. They're going to say play on. Back in the middle they go. Tolik has it banged off the mask. Shot goes wide. Duar fires a sharp angle one. Puck rolling around free in front. And now Katz trying to get to her feet. Dangerous opportunity there for NAHA. Dangerous on the power play. Tolik shot blocked. Now Tolik trying to dance around. But that puck's going to roll all the way down. Slowly burning off clock. As Duar and it looks like Scannell ran into each other, and Duar gave Scannell something to remember by, but she might get a goal in return. Oh, can't get the backhander to go. Nice save by Gold. Scannell now pivoting around, trying to kill off this penalty by herself, but we are going to have a possible 4-on-4, and that's going to be a slashing, and I believe that is going to go against NAHA, and that is going to go against Audrey Knopp, the Providence commit. So 58-second differential between the two penalties, 24.1 seconds left to go. So we're going to have some 4-on-4 action for both sides here. And NAHA able to take the initial face-off, racing it out of their own zone. Fires the puck in, just going to stick to the boards. Carmichael not able to win it. NAHA will go the other way with Scannell. Scannell trying to lay on a long pass. Couldn't quite get it there. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Time for one last long shot. They're not going to get it off. And so that'll bring it into the first period. Both sides will be 4-on-4 for the possibility of 37 seconds. And then NAHA will have about a 59-second penalty. Back in a minute with the start of the second period here on the JWHL YouTube channel. And we are back and ready to go for our second period of action. Both sides, will have a player in the box. It'll be Knopp for NAHA, and for Shattuck St. Mary's, it'll be Petrie. The Shattuck penalty will end in about 37 seconds. The NAHA one has about 1:36 left to go. So 4-on-4 action here for a little bit, with the possibility of Shattuck being able to go on the power play, for about a minute. Fresh 20 put on the clock. Physicality happening behind the ref between Dempsey and I believe that was McGuire. Face-off, though, taken by NAHA. That's going to be played up ahead, pass a little bit off the mark. Going to go down clean. McGuire over to get the puck, banking it along the boards. And Shattuck plays it up ahead. 19 seconds left to go here on the Shattuck penalty. They'll have the man advantage for about a minute. Pass laid back. Now back around, Shattuck goes. Long shot handled by Goal, but spills it. Can't quite get the shot on target. That might have been Fedorov. I believe that might have been Jackson Kinsler, Shattuck penalty is over, so they will have the man advantage now for at least 50 seconds. Puck chipped up ahead. Long pass off the mark. Now Shattuck chipping it up ahead. Slowly building it, firing the long pass. Over to Kinsler. Now dishing it back around. Up ahead they go. Shot blocked in close. Goal stretches out. Didn't have to save it there. 25 seconds left to go here on the penalty. Getting it back around. Pass in front. Shot in close. Blocked. Going to trickle back out for Lalonde as she shoots and scores. Might have taken a deflection along the way, and Shattuck St. Mary's has a 2-goal lead. 2-0 lead for Shattuck St. Mary's, and it looks like they are going to give that goal to Allie Lalonde. Allie Lalonde using a good screen that was set by Lola Reed to be able to double Shattuck St. Mary's lead as they convert on the power play for the second time today. Scannell not able to win the faceoff clean, but does manage to drive the puck back. 18.5 minutes left to go here in the second period. It is a 2-0 Shattuck St. Mary's lead. Puck under about 4 players simultaneously. None of them were able to find it as the puck being traded back and forth here inside the neutral zone. Good check laid on by Duar to take her marker off the puck as that one's going to go all the way down. No icing. Scannell coming in. Able to pull up and win possession of the puck for her team. Long pass here. Long shot tipped. Couldn't quite find a way to get it on target. Nice effort made by NAHA to win possession of the puck inside their own zone. Now puck being traded back and forth here. Petroska trying to get it over, and she'll just dump it into the Shattuck zone. High off the glass it goes. Now the puck just in front as it'll go to the Shattuck end, but Shattuck back to recover it with 17.5 to go in the period. Pass fired up ahead for Scannell. Scannell going from right to left. Puck over here on the left wing. Pass in front. Dangerous looking pass. Just couldn't find a connector. Long pass looking for a deflection, and that one's going to be covered up by Gold. And a late shove applied by Tulloch into the back of Berman to get our way from the goalie. So Berman on the dot. Can't win it as NAHA is going to skate away. Knopp trying to skate through 2 markers, manages to get it through alongside the boards. Now trying to get there, tries to play it up ahead. Shattuck is there to cut it off. Shattuck able to clear it to 2 inside the neutral zone. Playing it back. Gets kicked away by Devlin, but lost in transition. Back around for Shattuck St. Mary's, trying to play it up, and it'll get cut off. Carmichael rips the puck free for NAHA as she brings it up here on the right wing. Getting it in behind the net, setting up shop. Dumps it back in the middle. Long pass. Bit too strong for Bauer, but she's able to run it back down now over to Babington. Babington over to Carmichael. Carmichael in close. Shot blocked. Follow-up shot. No good. Opportunity. And they score. A bouncing puck found its way onto the stick of one Micah Keller, and she's got her third goal in the last 2 days. It was a dangerous-looking opportunity for NAHA, and there was not much that Madeline Katz could do as that puck bounced pretty much every way except the way she was pointed, and in the end, it was a routine finish for Micah Keller. So NAHA manages to seize a bit of momentum for themselves, and it makes it a 2-1 game. And again, more physicality before the whistle between Hackstall and Keller. That's being laid up ahead here. And now the puck being fought for here along the boards. Being traded back and forth by both sides. Babington able to dish it over deep inside the Shattuck end, and that'll just be a cover-up from Katz. .59 left to go here in the second period. 2-1 lead for Shattuck St. Mary's. Lalonde and Fleming have the pair of goals for Shattuck St. Mary's. Micah Keller has the solo goal for NAHA. Now Audrey Knott bringing up the puck. Shot in close. Katz makes a great save to keep her team up by 1. That was a brilliant opportunity generated by NAHA, though. Puck being fought for here in the corner. Knott pinning her man on the board. That one's going to be over to Scannell. Scannell laying it up ahead for Shattuck St. Mary's as they go in transition. A little bit too far out in front. Shattuck, though, trying to play it back to Scannell. And it's a full fresh 5 out there for Shattuck St. Mary's. NAHA trying to roll in transition to catch him out. They tried the dump in. Shattuck was there to cut it off. Audrey Knopp's there, though, to prevent the puck from getting all the way back into the neutral zone, but Shattuck's going to be able to recover it. Wrapping it around the boards they go. Long pass. Stick to stick, tape to tape. Shot coming in. Gold makes the save. Federoff was the one that fired the chance. Let's go back into the corner. Trying to skate around. Laying it back to McGuire. McGuire fed it over to Lalonde. Lalonde couldn't control it. Lalonde trying to dig it out of the corner, manages to do so. Fires it back towards the red line. Long pass, a bit off the mark. Shattuck St. Mary's backs it in behind the red line again. Going over is Fleming in the corner to get to it. Fleming circles back around, needs to check in the back for troubles as we now got a tie-up along the wall. 14:20 left to go here in the second period. Shattuck still clinging to that 1-goal lead. And a lot of piling going on, but not a whole lot of action. And the referee thinking about whistling it dead, and the whistle eventually comes. Yeah, there was a lot of piling and not a whole lot of moving. And so that'll bring the action to a halt at 14:08. It's going to be Berman on the face-off. Berman couldn't quite win it cleanly. Goes into the corner. Shattuck will once again get pinned along the boards. This time the pile has a little bit more movement to it. Shattuck able to play it back towards the blue line. Opportunity, long shot blocked by Carmichael. Pass gets laid up ahead to Keller. Keller in search of her second goal. Keller laying it back over to Babington. Babington fires a shot, and it goes right into the glove of Katz. I believe Katz almost made the flight or fight save as that puck was heading straight towards the mask and decided to catch it with the glove instead of doing the old head nod with the mask to knock it away. 13:42 left to go here in the second period, and a very competitive hockey game so far. Puck won by NAHA. Long shot, that's going to go wide. Going to wrap around now to Bauer. Bauer plays it into the corner. Shattuck is there, trying to create some space to clear it out, and they'll flip it into the neutral zone. Given pursuit is Scannell. Scannell going to run back the puck on the deflection. Get it in close. Nice save made by Gold. Babington puts Scannell into the board, and now Keller going the other way. Keller Facing 1 to 2 odds. Tried to deke through, couldn't beat the nice, impressive defense of Maria Pape. And now here comes Fleming, bringing it up, fires a shot. Gold able to stop the first shot. Puck rolled around dangerously in the middle. Shattuck wasn't, though, able to generate an opportunity off it. That's banking around the boards. Each side's got someone there. Fleming gets it back over into the corner. Does a good job to cut off that attack. Now they'll bring it up here with Devlin. Devlin lays it over to Knopp. Knopp bringing it up, trying to stick through the defense. Knopp spinning around, creating some space, throws it back. Now we're to Donna Russo. Now in the middle of Donna Russo. Donna Russo just had it clang off her stick, could not keep it attached. And Donna Russo might want that opportunity back. Rolling pass, though, here in the middle. Possible 2-on-1 developing here for NAHA. It's Duar. Duar takes the shot and cannot find pay dirt. That gets knocked back around for Shattuck, as that's just going to be a bouncing puck. Shattuck going to get the line change in, and they just get over in time. And now it's just a scuffle breaking out here right in front of the Shattuck bench for the puck. Taken away by Shattuck St. Mary's. They're going to bank it into the zone. Puck scooped away by Lalonde. Lalonde fighting for the puck along the boards. 11.5 minutes left to go here in the period. A lot of piling, not a lot of movement. Referee still looking like he's going to let it go as NAHA is able to scoop it out with Duar. High off the glass it goes. This is an opportunity going the other way for Farrell. She's able to get to it in time. She's circling behind the net, trying to lay the back pass off. NAHA, though, gets cut off in transition. Arm goes up in the air, and it is going to be a tripping minor on NAHA. And that'll be another power play opportunity for Shattuck St. Mary's. And the 2-minute tripping minor going to be enforced to Victoria Petruska, the LIU commit. So Lalonde going to be on the face-off dot, going up, I believe, against Keller. Lalonde able to win it for Shattuck as she dumps it back, but not able to get it cleanly to McGuire, who's having to deal with Carmichael, who's using her body to try to break up the play. Shattuck able to maintain control, lays it back over to McGuire. McGuire back to Lalonde. To McGuire again. 20 seconds gone off the power play. Lalonde skating in close. She's got one power play goal to her mark. She fires a shot right into the body of Gold, and that'll halt things with 1:37 left to go here on the power play. Bonarusa coming in. She will be replacing Carmichael on the penalty kill. Tolek Keller also out there for NAHA, as they're going to flip this one easily up and over everyone after winning the faceoff. Quinn Dunkel is also going to make up the remaining penalty killers out there for NAHA. And believe we're going to have offsides here as Shattuck overskated the play just a little bit. And the faceoff will come right in front of the NAHA blue line. So Bonarusa looks like she'll head to the dot to go against Scannell. Face-off high into the air, and it takes a fortune. Shattuck bounces. They'll reset the play over here on the right side. Pass working here from right to left. In close. Scannell trying to hold off from Marker with the body. Dunkel doing a good job to fight for the puck. Gets batted out for Shattuck St. Mary's. Slowly developing the play. Pass a bit fanned on. Scannell tried to pass. Broken up. Possible 2-on-1 almost developed there for NAHA. Knopp couldn't quite get her stick to it. Scannell's got it. Laying it up ahead. Bouncing puck. Trying to find Fleming. Fleming passes it back to Scannell. Chipping it back around the boards for Shattuck St. Mary's. Long shot blocked by Bonarusa. Now shot in close for Scannell. Scannell had her shot blocked. This one over into the corner. Shattuck still maintaining some danger. This one, bit weak clearance, but it does the job nonetheless. 28 seconds left to go here. Knopp applying the forecheck. Wrap around for Shattuck. They try to poke it free. Couldn't quite do it. Knopp has an opportunity here to possibly generate a shorthand goal. Oh, she clanks it off the side of the net. 15 seconds for Shattuck. Now is boiled down to 10. Laying it around the boards. Looking for possibly a quick strike. Fleming bringing it up. Has the pressure. Coming from behind. Penalty is now officially over. Now for Scannell. Scannell cannot beat Gold on the body shot. Gets it back. Skating in close. Fires a shot off the mark. Back for Shattuck St. Mary's. 8:50 left to go here in the second period. Puck laid back over here. Long shot. Bit off the mark, off to the right-hand side. Keller clears it back around for a teammate. Puck though, glove down, shot in front. They shoot and they score. That was Lulu Gray snatching the puck out of the air, put it straight to the ice, and fired a pretty little pass to Hannah Fedorov, 2 strikes for her first goal of the game. So it is now a 3-1 lead for Shattuck St. Mary's, getting back that goal they surrendered early on in the period. 8:33 left to go here in the second period. Face-off won by Shattuck St. Mary's. Long pass, bit off the mark, hand up in the air. Well, it looks like that, as it said, signaling that it got cleared through on its own merits. Now Duar bringing it up for NAHA, laying it back over to Babington. Babington stands on the shot, but eventually kind of flutters its way into the direction of Katz, who had to swat it away with the blocker.
Number 15, Louise Graves, number 18, Hannah Fedorov, and number 20, Maria Roth.
Puck going around the boards, and that one's going to be contained by Shattuck as they now flip it into the NAHA zone. NAHA's going to recover it with Knopp. Long pass off the mark, and it looks like this could go down for icing, and it will. So 7:39 left to go here in the second period. 2-goal lead for Shattuck St. Mary's. Long shot up and over Gold. Puck now trying to be collected by Bonarusa, but gets outraced for it. Puck being fought for here along the boards. Back now into the Shattuck end. Puck getting bounced around. Possession lost by NAHA as the puck just finds a way to get into the neutral zone as 2 players go crashing into each other. Puck chipped into the neutral zone by Shattuck St. Mary's. Onto the stick of Fleming. Fleming plays it off the boards, trying to beat her marker, keeping control of the puck. In close, dangerously close, and I think Gold just hopped on it. That puck looked like it was straddling the line, but it looked like it just stayed out. Terrific solo effort by Delaney Fleming, who's got a goal in this game. Trying to make it 2. And she just forced the puck on net. It's not the type of high percentage shot maybe that the coach would have liked, but it was still a terrific solo effort and nearly resulted in a goal. But it was a good reactionary moment by Gold to keep it out. Now over to Keller. Keller trying to fight through, has the puck taken away. NAHA has to collect themselves in their own zone with Tolik. Tolik looking for a nice pass, gets it to Keller, but Keller kicks it a bit too far out in front of her. Recovered by Shattuck St. Mary's is Gabby Kim. Puck now being played forward here for Shattuck St. Mary's. They'll wrap it around the boards. Lalonde with the puck. Gets picked up by Keller. Tolik able to win the puck. Babington now in control of it for NAHA. Over to Carmichael. Laying it over to Keller. Keller dealing with 1-on-3 odds. She'll just dump it in and get to the line change. Now here comes Shattuck in transition. Duar does a good job to break up the attack. Now the puck being traded back and forth here in the neutral zone. Puck gets dumped back in. Farrell comes over the board for NAHA. Long pass collected here by Shattuck St. Mary's. Being brought up here. Now for Lalonde. Lalonde looking for a shot. Gets batted into the corner. And now Farrell's going to get there first. She's facing 1-on-3 odds. Does have some help coming up the middle. She's going to bank it into the corner. Trying to outrace her marker to the puck. Does manage to do so. As the puck going to be initially controlled here by Petroska. Now back over in close. Long pass, bit off the mark. 5.5 minutes left to go here in the second period. Now being brought up here by Shattuck St. Mary's, looking for a center ice shot. Too high, up and over everything. Puck now banked along the boards to Knapp. Knapp skates through one. Can't quite skate through the second. Now being brought up. Trying to scoot their way through. Can't quite find an angle to shoot from as it goes off. Long pass, bit too far out in front. And they are going to signal icing. It was a contested skate. Just could not quite get there in time, as that'll stop the clock with 4:58 to go. It is a 3-1 lead for Shattuck St. Mary's. 1 goal by Hannah Federoff, 1 goal by Allie Lalonde, 1 goal by Delaney Fleming, a pair of assists between Maggie Sconnell and Lulu Gray. Now being brought up here by Knopp. Knopp dumps it in. Rebound off the board goes the way of Shattuck St. Mary's as they'll hustle it up out of their own end. Sconnell skating through the defense. Dumps it back for teammate. He couldn't quite get on target. Second shot's good. Third shot, no good. And again, the puck wasn't really frozen. And although it looks like the net did get knocked off its moorings. That's the first time, I believe, that the net's come off its moorings in this game. So a little bit nicer. I had a little bit tricky situation with the nets yesterday where they were a little bit loose on the moorings and came off with almost the slightest nudge. Face off. Taken by Shattuck. Fleming trying to play it back to her defenders. Now over to Sconnell. Sconnell playing it along the boards. Beats a check from behind. Shattuck now getting pinned along the boards. Fleming's there to dig it out. Trying to play it over to Federoff. Federoff gets the puck in close. Gold has it. Fleming fires a snapshot. Can't beat Gold. And now this one's going to be sent around the boards. Reset up top for Shattuck St. Mary's. Dump pass in front. Federoff trying to dump it over to Fleming. Fleming fires a shot wide. It hit Babington. Now we got a pause in the action as we have a corner scuffle going on. Fleming dances through, fires a backhand shot that Gold contains. And that'll freeze the action at 3:47. That was a nice solo effort there by Delaney Fleming. Able to scoop the puck out of the corner, dance through 2 defenders, fire the backhand shot, just could not find a way to get it past the body of Gold on that shot. Face off, controlled by Shattuck St. Mary's on the blue line. Fires shot deflected in front, and Gold had it rebound twice and still found a way to hit her right square in the chest. And that'll freeze the action again. Shattuck has been very dangerous off these face-offs, generating chances at the top of the point. This time NAHA, though, is able to dump it back into the corner as they'll wrap it around the boards. Shattuck is there to try to keep the possession alive. They'll play it back over here towards the blue line. Side to side they go as the puck is dumped back to the right corner. Bit of an overskate there by Lalonde. Couldn't quite keep it in front of her. Puck still in the danger area, but now NAHA has got a chance to go the other way. Being brought up here by NAHA's Knopp. Back into the middle, but did not have a teammate to pass it to. Long pass. Able to find Lalonde. Lalonde trying to skate through, got tied up momentarily. Feeds it back in the middle. Nobody really in position to take advantage of that pass. So the puck's going to get wrapped around the boards. Lalonde is there. Lalonde holding off everyone. Now dumps it back around. Shattuck player nearly loses their balance. Puck near the red line. They skate it out towards the wing. Now back up top. Getting it closer to the slide. Shot for Lalonde. Rebound in front. Can't be capitalized on by Shattuck. Lalonde might have held that shot just a touch too long. Allowed Gold just enough opportunity to come in and save it. That shot by Knopp challenged Katz, but it was just a bit too high. Long pass. And I believe Shattuck might be offsides, and I believe that's what the call is going to be. And so Shattuck player getting called for offsides. That's going to be Lulu Gray. 2:17 left to go here in the second period. Duar able to win the faceoff for NAHA. Playing it now over to Keller. Keller with a goal already, looking to make it 2. Fires a long pass, but that just gets knocked away. Now here comes Shattuck trying to race it into the NAHA zone. They managed to do so. They just didn't have a lot of bodies to help with the attack. Bank pass up ahead to Keller. Keller plays it back into the neutral zone. Now back over to Duar. Duar gets knocked into and has it taken away, but might be able to recover the puck before it crosses the blue line. Long pass, a bit too far out in front for Carmichael. Carmichael fires a shot that got deflected along the way. 1.5 minutes left to go here in the second period. Puck banked ahead. Going to be picked up by Dunkel. Dunkel now playing it over to Devlin. Devlin scoots through one, leading a dangerous attack. Fires a shot that's deflected in front. And now over to Scannell. Scannell bringing it up, kicks it to herself, pivots around, letting her teammates get off the bench. Held up possession just long enough to allow her teammates to get off the bench as Shattuck's going to organize in the neutral zone. Fleming chips it in, fires it along the boards. 1 minute left to go here in the second period. Shattuck intercepts the puck once again. Now they're skating it in close, trying to dance their way through, trying to draw the penalty. Not going to find one as Petrie trying to do everything she could, dance to the defense or get tripped. Neither happened. Petrie, though, gets the puck in here behind the NAHA on a giveaway. Puck being fought for, and NAHA does just enough to bat it out of the danger area for now. 30 seconds left to go here. Puck being fought for. Rolls over to goal, but intercepted beforehand. And now it's going to clip off a Shattuck stick. And so Shattuck's going to have to chase it all the way in. Shattuck trying to lay on a long pass, but took a bit too much time developing for the quick strike. Now they'll have at least one more opportunity. Shattuck laying the back pass a bit off the mark. NAHA trying to pressure Shattuck into a mistake. Now they'll try to rush through, pass off the mark. That's going to go clanging off the boards, and that's going to end things here in the second period. So after 2, it is Shattuck St. Mary's 3, NAHA 1. We'll be back here in about 10 minutes with the start of the third period here on the JWHL YouTube channel. And we are ready to begin our third period of action here at Ritter Arena on the campus of the University of Minnesota. As we begin the third period, it is going to be Shattuck St. Mary's leading by a score of 3-1. Shattuck using goals by Allie Lalonde, Delaney Fleming, and Hannah Federoff, with some assists going to Maggie Sconnell and Lulu Gray. NAHA does have a goal themselves. It was scored by Micah Keller. Both sides now taken to the ice. The official has moved towards center ice. At least one has. We're waiting for the other one to make his way out of the penalty box. And a very good game so far by both sides. But the difference really just has been the opportunities for Shattuck St. Mary's. They converted really on their golden opportunities and maybe generated more grade A scoring chances than NAHA. And it shows with the slight lead they have. And we are underway as Tulloch gets the puck right off the face-off. Long pass gets deflected away. Puck thrown in for Dempsey. Dempsey trying to get it over to Bonarosa. Bonarosa chips it in. As NAHA coming out aggressive in this opening moments of this third period. Trying to see if they can't claw back one of these goals and make things very interesting. Devlin dumping it over along the boards, but that's scooped up by Shattuck St. Mary's. Not going to be able to poke it through. Knopp able to skate through. Now bringing it up here on the wing. Fires a shot into the body of Katz, and she saves it. So that'll stop things here with 19-18 left to play in the third period. So Keller, the lone goal scorer today for NAHA, is going to come off the bench. Babington's going to follow her along with Carmichael to make up the forward line. Puck ended up taken up by Shattuck St. Mary's as they're going to bank it around the boards. Behind the legs they go. Dunkel gives it over to Keller, but Keller's got to retreat into the neutral zone to keep the possession. Dunkel calling for the pass. Pass, though, got intercepted. Carmichael trying to drag it through, manages to drag it past Sconnell. Sconnell pressuring her from behind. Arm doesn't go up into the air. Referee says, let's play on. Babington fired a kind of a centering pass. Just did not have anybody to center it to. But a pass goes right here to Fleming. Fleming can't get it past Gold. Fleming has been impressive so far in her moments in this game. Now the puck going to be put back to the blue line for Shattuck St. Mary's. We're going to hear from right to left. Long shot, looking for a deflection, couldn't find one. Shattuck St. Mary's tried to circle back around, but a good defensive effort made by NAHA to dispossess them of the puck. Pass laid up ahead for Keller. Keller scoots by one, now bringing it up here into the neutral zone. Gets it over to center ice, but could not find someone to get it to. 2 minutes gone here in the third period. Shattuck St. Mary's trying to bulldoze their way through, circle back. Now throws it into the middle, just couldn't find a recipient. Looks like Lulu Gray was the intended target. Puck though circles back here to Shattuck St. Mary's, but they bobble it out of the zone. Berman's going to go back to get it. Berman trying to hold off a pressing NAHA side. Ends up chipping it to Gray, and Gray is just going to swat at it to get it into the NAHA zone to complete the line change. Puck picked up here by Roth. Roth laying it back over to McGuire. McGuire looking to lay it on. Looks like she's trying to get it over to Reed. Reed just couldn't find a way to get to it. Puck now back around for Shattuck St. Mary's. They're going to wrap it back around the boards again. Gray trying to get there, couldn't get to it in time. Now NAHA will go in transition as Bonarosa brings it up here on the right wing. Long shot. Katz swats it away. Goes clanging off the glass. Picked up here by Roth. Roth those bobbles it. Bonarosa tried to find a centering pass over to Devlin. Devlin couldn't get to it in time. Hard check laid in the middle, and now we will have a penalty. And they are going to call it for the shoulder or the elbow. And Bonarosa is going to head to the box. And this might be the hockey game sitting in the balance right here. It's hard enough to come down from 2 goals by Shattuck St. Mary's in a period. 3 goals is a much more Herculean task. So Shattuck St. Mary's already has 1 power play goal on the day, and they'll try to convert the other. It's going to be Scannell going out for the faceoff. Face-off tied up initially. Both sides going for it. Out to Shattuck St. Mary's initially, and the low glove save going to be scooped up by Gold. And only 5 seconds ran off the power play. So 16:50 left to go in the third period. 1:55 left to go on the power play. Puck is dropped. Again, another tie-up. Both sides swatting at it. Shattuck's going to skate out with it. Now over to Kim. Kim lays it in the middle. Stolen away by NAHA. Carmichael thought about going on the rush, but she's just going to chip it in. Kim skates back to get it. Kim lays it around the boards. Now puck being passed up here to Shattuck St. Mary's. Sconnell. Bring it over here in the right wing, skating slow. Fires a pass that banks off the boards. Dumped into the corner by Shattuck St. Mary's. Sconnell controlling the game from the corner. Dumps it back to Kim. Kim now fires the pass up to the top of the point. Back up top to Kim. Thought about the shot. Pass it to the wing. Now they're skating in close to the shot. And a nice glove save made by Gold. Good puck movement. Jordan Petrie trying to find the angle to shoot from. Found the angle trying to go over. Try to go on the glove side of Gold, but Gold's got a good glove hand, and she prevented that one from getting through. 1:02 left to go here on the power play. Face off taken over here by Knopp, and Knopp's very aggressive. She might push this up herself. And now she's just going to skate back into her own zone, making Shattuck pursue her, and she does a good job to dump the puck in. Duar coming in transition. She's another very aggressive player for NAHA. So her and Knopp could stir things up here on this penalty kill, and Knapp at least forces the puck free again. And she steals it away again. Might be looking to pass out. Duar coming in. Turns it around, shoots and scores, and it's a shorthanded goal for NAHA. And Knopp set up Duar, and Katz just a little too slow getting around in transition. And we got ourselves a brand new hockey game. The shorthanded goal makes it 3-2 for Shattuck St. Mary's, and NAHA has 30 more seconds left to kill on this penalty. And Duar scores her second goal in as many days for the UConn commit. But that play really all started with the Providence commit. Audrey Knapp forcing the action, being a menace on the penalty kill, and also just feeding her teammate at the right moment. So Audrey Knapp with the assist, and we are back underway. Shattuck St. Mary's looking to respond. They got 30 seconds to do so. Pass back here. They didn't pull the trigger on it with Petrie. Petrie lays it back to Kim. Kim in the middle, trying to feed it back to Petrie. Shattuck St. Mary's looks a bit hesitant to shoot. And now the puck getting batted around. 5 seconds on the penalty. Over to Petrie. Petrie fires it in, gets another chance. That one bangs off the glass, off the deflection. And the penalty kill, which could have iced the game for Shattuck St. Mary's if they could push home a goal, ends up being what put NAHA back into this game. 3-2 lead for Shattuck St. Mary's. 14:40 left to go here. Gabby Kim bringing it up. Dumps it back over to Fleming. Fleming. Nice pass, but not able to be handled as the puck gets tied up in the corner. Two apiece going after it. Gets put over to Sconnell. Sconnell gives it up. Now the puck rolling in transition to Keller. Keller's got a goal in the night. Looking for a second, which would be the equalizer. Dumps it back to Babington. Babington's shot deflected away. Pass in front. Both sides fighting for it. Shot in close. Might have gotten a piece of it with Katz. Puck knocked down. Now puck being traded forth here on the blue line. Carmichael skating through, dangles by one, takes a check in the back for her troubles, and that's going to be a penalty. And so that's going to be a 2-minute minor, and, well, I've never seen a hockey player agree with getting called for a foul. Fedorov is none different, kind of raising her hands up to the penalty box judge, kind of saying, did you see anything? I can't read the judge's expression from here, but it is a 2-minute minor with 14 minutes left to play here in the third. And now it's NAHA with the opportunity to tie this game. The special teams came through earlier in this period. Can they come through again? Laying it back and forth here to Tulloch. Tulloch shot just scoots wide. Shattuck St. Mary's going to be able to clear this. That's going to go all the way down. Shattuck St. Mary's lining up in a line, one in front of the other. And NAHA looking to take advantage of that by rushing up on the boards. Knopp skating in behind the net, looking to pass out. Circles back, still with the puck. Dumps it to Tolek. Tolek skating in. Now back to the middle for Carmichael. Pass in front. Not able to be converted on by Devlin. NAHA again shoots. First shot blocked. Second shot blocked. Puck gets wrapped around. 1 minute left to go here on the penalty. Tolek passing it back over to Babington. Over to Knopp. Knopp passes it back to Tolek. Tolek fires a pass in close to Duarte. Duarte hits it off the side of the net but can't get it through, and we will have a stoppage in play. Duarte fires a cross check in the back after the whistle. Again, got to be careful not to get popped for a whistle yourself. Last thing you want to do is put your team off the penalty, off the power play, with an after the ice penalty. 12:49 left to go here in the third period. Shattuck St. Mary's leading 3-2, but they are faced with killing a penalty against a very dangerous power play unit. Shot taken quickly by NAHA off the faceoff, saved by Katz, and that was Mallory Farrell that took that shot. Referee making sure everyone's staying back. Farrell tried to scoop up the puck again as it gets to the boards. Keller going for the puck, dumps it to Farrell. Farrell has to backtrack to get to it. Now skates it in behind the red line. Farrell now circling back, looking for someone to pass to in the middle. Fans on the pass, gets tied up, eats a check. Might have held on to the stick to prevent Shattuck from being able to clear it. Shattuck is able to clear it nonetheless. 20 seconds left to go here on the power play. NAHA, an opportunity for one more rush, trying to get it. Keller tried to scoot it by the official, couldn't do so. 8 seconds left. Keller back passing over to Bauer. Bauer's shot deflected. Babington in the area. She's not going to be able to get to it. Power play is over. Carmichael has it. And now Shattuck St. Mary's opportunity to go in transition. Oh, they couldn't quite scoop it up cleanly, but now they don't have to. And, Scannell had a lot of open ice in front of her, but you could tell she had already made up her mind that she was clearing the puck to get herself over the boards. And one of those where you look back on tape and you wonder maybe what if. 11 and a half minutes left to go here in the third period. Here comes NAHA bringing it up. Long shot, easy glove save by Katz, and that'll freeze the action here at 11:28. This has been everything it's promised to be, as you have two of the best sides in America competing today, and only one goal is between them. Face off taken by NAHA. Shot flipped over into the corner. Devlin manages to play it back, but can't find a teammate as this puck goes to center ice. Puck dumped back into the Shattuck end. Trying to wrap it around, but Donna Russa is there. Fire in front. Oh, opportunity, and just could not put anything on target, and that could be an interference call, and it will be. And I believe they're going to get that one against Devlin. Devlin threw in a big check right in front of the goalie. And I don't know if that was more of a frustration foul or what. She had an opportunity with the puck sitting right in front of her, just couldn't get her stick to it. And that was a bit of a frustration play, in my opinion. And Devlin and the official talking about, what really happened. And, well, the door has already been closed behind her. So 2 minutes. Again, for Shattuck St. Mary's. Last time they were on the power play, though, they surrendered a shorthanded goal. That's going to be dumped back to Gabby Kim. Gabby Kim bringing it up. Tries to scoot through, but has the puck taken off. Fleming now bring it up for Shattuck St. Mary's. Scooting in close. Wrap around. Fires it. Now over top. Over to Kim from the point. Now they're getting in close. Petrie shoots and scores! And Petrie snipes it from about 8 feet in front of the blue line. Just slowly walked it in. Had all day to shoot and fired it over the glove hand of Gold. And Shattuck St. Mary's reestablishes their 2-goal lead. So I believe you give credit to Kim on the assist. And so now 10.5 minutes left to go here in the third period. A bit of a late line change here by Shattuck. Face off being taken. That's going to go over towards the Shattuck end as they circle into their own end, trying to contain it. Puck now dumped in. Bit of a delay on who's going to go get that for Shattuck as they back pass it into their own end. Puck high off the glass as that's going to race down for the icing. So 10-11 left to go here in this third period. And the power play, well, that has been the story so far in this third period. 2 power play opportunities for Shattuck St. Mary's. They've surrendered 1 shorthanded goal, but just capitalized with a power play goal themselves. And again, we are back to square one. NAHA certainly not out of this game, but they haven't been able to go on that 2-goal run they so desperately needed to. Shattuck's been able to answer every time they've been challenged. Now they're dragging it in close, going behind the net. Pass it back up here towards the top of the blue line. Long pass, going to bank off the boards. Gold tried to possibly cover it up, but her teammates are going to drag it out for her. Carmichael bringing it up here on the right wing. Carmichael skating hard. Now he's going to skate behind the net, trying to shield off the defender. Now goes past the referee, has to jump out of the way. Devlin tries to chip it over, but Shattuck St. Mary's trying to cause a tie-up, but bobbles it in the end. Bank pass up ahead. That's going to reset things for both sides. Shattuck's going to get in a line change as the pass is a bit off the mark. That was intended for Devlin. Shattuck trying to hold the action up with Roth, but Roth gets caught from behind. And now gets it over to Petrie. Petrie eats a big check into the board. But now bringing it up here will be Kinsler. Kinsler fires a shot into the body, and Gold's able to secure it as we take a pause with 8:59 left to go here in the game. So 8:59 left to go, and what has been a very competitive outing so far from both sides. Shattuck, though, has just been able to answer every single time. It looks like NAHA is going to get themselves back into this game. Face-off taken into the corner. Either side able to get great control of it, but eventually picked up by NAHA. Ponderosa plays it up ahead to Knopp. Knopp looks like she got cut off from the puck, and that's going to go over to Scannell. Scannell skates through a bit of contact, now brings it up for Shattuck St. Mary's over here on the right wing. Skated in close now, pirouettes around. Looking for a pass in the middle, finds somebody in the middle. Shot no good, it was taken. I believe that was by Bjornberg Howarth. And now the secondary save made by Gold. And so that'll pause things at 8:27. Good pass to find Kennedy Bjornberg Howarth in the middle of the ice. Just could not convert. And Scannell, she has been the maestro of this attack so far here for Shattuck St. Mary's. Puck into the corner as it's going to get wrapped around the boards. Puck now put over here towards the blue line. Shattuck trying to create some space. That puck's going to be bounced up ahead, and now possible attack building here for NAHA. Going to be a nice cutoff, though, by the Shattuck defense. They bobble it, though, in transition. Troska now trying to get it out, but ends up having it take away. Now here comes Fleming in transition. Loses it in transition, but gets it back. Trying to throw a back pass. Over now to Federoff. Federoff tried to find, I believe it was Scannell in the middle. Just couldn't quite pick the traffic. Fleming eats a big check into the corner, and that's going to be a penalty. And they're going to say that the check went up a little bit too high, and that's going to be Tulloch heading to the box. So 3 penalties so far in this third period. Actually 4, excuse me. You have the 3 that are on NAHA and the 1 that has been called on Shattuck St. Mary's. So special teams look like they are going to determine the winner in this, as NAHA, you can't play too much defense here on this power play because they can't really afford to waste 2 minutes. Puck wrapped around the boards. NAHA very aggressive trying to get it back. Keller trying to fight through, can't quite drag it. Now they're going in. In close they go. Oh, off the post. That would have been the icer, but Shattuck just couldn't find a way to pick the goal. It was a nice shot by Shattuck St. Mary's, but we just heard the ting of the post. Now Lalonde skating through, got cut up a little bit. Carmichael bats it over towards the boards. Shattuck St. Mary's still in control of it. Passes now to Roth. Roth takes a clapper, and that's going to be picked up by Gold. And Gold will fall on it to ice the action. And Shattuck St. Mary's looks like they're going to keep out that attack of McGuire and Roth in the back. They're going to keep Lalonde, Lola Reed out there alongside Jackson Kinsler. Puck jumps off the stick of McGuire. McGuire tried to feed a pass over to Lalonde and just couldn't find an accurate pass. This one just being batted around, kept in by Shattuck St. Mary's. Fires a pass from Kinsler over to Roth. Now back to McGuire. Now back to Lalonde. Lalonde back to Kinsler. Good puck movement here. 54 seconds, but they couldn't complete it. And now NAHA is going to make a substitution off the clearance. Looks like both sides are going to take the opportunity to get fresh legs in. Scannell looking for the puck, chips it forward. Now both teams go all the way down. Scannell sticking her nose in there, trying to keep this play alive. And she gets it over to Fleming. Fleming back passes it now. Across the ice they go to Kim. Slow developing power play. But then again, it looks like that perhaps Shattuck's just making sure that they don't give NAHA a free opportunity. Skated in close. They had to dangle through, but a bit too much sauce. 10 seconds on the power play. Rolling puck in close. Fleming tried to gash it home. Couldn't quite do it. Now rolling puck. 4 seconds left to go. And so that'll be the end of that power play. Shattuck St. Mary's, though, does manage to run 2 minutes off the clock without having much competition from NAHA. Scannell coming in. Fires a shot. Dumped down by Gold. Did that clip in the back? No, it did not. Just a bit off. And I'm surprised Gold gave that one back. I don't know if it routed out of her glove or she thought that she had more room than she did. Shattuck St. Mary's still very aggressively going in here. Scannell working behind the net. Pass just a bit off the mark. 5 minutes left to go here in the third period. Scannell holding up the action again. She has worked very hard in this game. Laying in the body, holding up possession, setting up her teammates. As Shattuck tries to drive home the dagger here late in this third period. They're up by 2. Shot goes up and over everything and into the netting. And if that didn't get deflected, this might be a face-off inside the neutral zone. And it looks like it did, in fact, get deflected. It might have been a glove save as well. I might have just completely misread that. Either way, we got the face-off here on the far side dot. Keller, I don't know what Keller's doing. Keller eventually circles back into her position. Shattuck St. Mary's wins the face-off. Again, NAHA's got to get something going and going quick. Keller is a good option to get that started as she slides it over to Carmichael. Carmichael laying it back over to Duar, trying to find a streaking Keller, but couldn't quite connect on the pass. 4.5 minutes left to go here in the game. Shattuck St. Mary's still in search of that put-away goal. Now the puck getting wrapped around the boards. Here comes NAHA pushing up here with Carmichael. Carmichael's got Dewar off to the right. That's where she'll back pass to. Long shot handled by Katz. And Katz is going to scoop it into her glove and pause the action with 4:09 to go. So Katz, who is getting her first game of this weekend, has come in and played a pretty impressive game against what is a very dangerous NAHA side. Well, she's not out of the woods yet. Pass in front. Oh, it's just bobbled. It had Devlin in front, and Devlin Just could not hang on to it. Now here comes Shattuck the other way over to Lalonde. Lalonde's shot batted high into the air, and that one, without a doubt, goes up and over everything and either into the netting or into the stands. And that'll freeze play here with 3:51 left to go. So it's going to be Petrie on the dot, followed up by Devlin. Face off won by Devlin as it goes into the corner. Banks it along the boards, but they couldn't find a way to all the way clear it. They're going to wrap it around the boards again. This one should get all the way through, but it finds its way onto the stick of Biellenberg-Howarth. Howarth gets the puck back, now lays it up ahead. Puck, though, batted out in front. NAHA really going with the forecheck here, trying to force a mistake that could get them back into this game. Long pass intercepted by Carmichael. Carmichael tries to swat it up ahead, but again, there are just too many red shirts that are blocking the path. Now they'll play it up ahead, and Shattuck's just going to clear their lines. Make a few substitutions. Scannell's back on the ice. Carmichael trying to fight her way through, but just too many shirts in the way. Although she lays over to Duar. Duar trying the wraparound shot again. She got one to go earlier. Can't get that one to go. Pass laid up ahead, and that's going to scoot wide. That should go for the icing, and it will. So I'm not sure if you're NAHA, how long you wait to pull the goalie. Usually the frame of mind is about 1 minute per goal down. Though, probably going to wait a little bit longer. Don't want to rush into this and leave yourself exposed in the back end. Long shot, a bit off the mark. Now here comes Shattuck in transition. 2:40 left to go. Does a good job of breaking it up as they try to get to the puck. Multiple players take a tumble as the puck bounces out to Kim. Now back over to Scannell. Scannell fires a high shot that's swatted down by Gold. 2:25 left to go here. As long as Shattuck has it in the NAHA end, NAHA cannot pull their goalie for the extra attacker. That shot goes wide of the net. Gold trying to find it. Manages to square herself up with the puck as it gets back up top to Kim. Now back around for Shattuck St. Mary's. Long shot by Putra off the mark. Back pass. Nearly scooped up by NAHA. Putra is going to fire another one. It's going to go banging into the corner. Keller trying to chip it forward as we tick under to 2 minutes to go. Now puck gets wrapped back around over to Tulloch. Tulloch fires a long pass. It's going to be off the mark. And if this goes down for the icing, and it will, it's going to have to defend another contested faceoff inside their own zone. So it's 4-2 for Shattuck St. Mary's. 1:39 left to go. NAHA desperately has to win this faceoff, not only to give themselves an opportunity on the attack, but an opportunity also to be able to pull Gold out of the net for that extra attacker. It's a bit contested, but Knopp's going to get to it as she drags it up. Gold looking towards the bench, still looking towards the bench, not getting the signal. Donna Rosa, as the puck, plays it into the middle. 1:20 left to go. Now the puck going to be brought up by Shattuck. Goalie is still in the net. Puck's going to get wrapped around. Cut off. As NAHA plays it around for Knapp. Knapp, long ice pass, attentive for Donna Russa. That's going to go down and all the way to the boards for the icing. So 1 minute left to go. You got to figure if NAHA is able to win this faceoff, they're going to try to get it up as soon as they can to give themselves an opportunity to get that extra attacker out there, if they're going to do so. Face off. Duar puts it back into the corner. Contested by both sides. As the puck flipped forward, Keller trying to get there, having to fight through the official, and the official trying to get himself out of the way. Keller dumps over to Carmichael. Carmichael bringing it up. Goalie has not been pulled yet. Over to Dempsey. Dempsey bringing it up. Now passing close, not be able to can be converted by Dewar, and that goalie has stayed firmly in the net. So it looks like NAHA is going to accept their fate as we tick down to 30 seconds to go. Still an opportunity to make things interesting if they're able to score a late one here, but this one's going to be cleared all the way down. And so Shattuck St. Mary's will come out with the victory as they have an opportunity to add one here late after a giveaway in the neutral zone. Pass in close. Glove save not able to be made by Gold, but it slides wide nonetheless. 5 seconds. Long shot. Save made by Gold. Puck being fought for in the corner. High into the air behind the net, and the horn goes off. And after all that, it is a Shattuck St. Mary's 4-2 win over NAHA. Goals being scored by Petrie, Fedorov, Lalonde, Fleming. Tack on the assist to Gabby Kim, Maggie Sconnell, and Lulu Gray. Goals on the day for NAHA scored by Micah Keller and Livy Duar. We got games again all the way throughout 8 o'clock. So keep it right here on the official YouTube channel of the Junior Women's Hockey League. Thank you for listening. Jerry Edwards signing off.